Hello, BookTube, and this is an announcement for March Mystery Madness. I'm going to read some. Well, I read mysteries every month pretty well, but I'm going to concentrate on things in March for mystery wise. And because we're doing the Isaac Asimov Future History Project, I thought I would read some of his mysteries, his non science fiction mysteries, and the bulk of them consist of 66 short stories over 6 books of the Black or Tales of the Black Widowers, a group, and there's a Jeeves like character in there as well. And as I say, there's over 6 books. The last book only has, I think, six of his stories, or well, 6 new stories, I guess, that were not in the previous 5, and I think 1 or 2 written by someone else, as well as some reprints from some of the other collections. And also, I'm going to be reading the Murder at the ABA, or at least attempt to, and his very first mystery that he wrote. It was originally called Death Dealers, and when it was reprinted, he changed it back, or changed it to what he thought was a better title, A Whiff of Death. That one I will be getting in hard copy. I've ordered a copy. I'm waiting for it to come. I suspect it's just a reading copy, but it was so cheap that I thought I would do it because I couldn't get it on ebook. The rest of them I can't really get, so I'm going to read, or at least in hard copy. So I'm going to attempt, and this is going to be the biggest reading that I've done with the Kindle I got for Christmas. Now, most of it are going to be short stories, so there'll be less time reading. The Murder at the ABA will be from here, and that will be a bit longer screen time for this. So we'll see how that goes. That, hopefully, if it fails, that'll be the only reason why it will fail, not because I don't have time. Well, yeah, with everything else that I'm reading. But yeah, so it'll be, and like I just found out that there was actually prompts for this year's March Mystery Madness. I was just gonna do something, but it's like 2 by 2 or something like that. So I'm gonna be reading 8 books. At least that's what I sort of pledged to read 8 books. So that's 2 times 2 twice. Works, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll see. But yeah, so that'll be my March Mystery Madness, and I thought it would go in well. I have not read A Whiff of Death. That was his first mystery, and I haven't read. I've read probably half of the Black Widowers, I think. So this will be nice, and then I'll be rereading the Murder at the ABA. They are rather short books. Most of them are like 200 um and or under. I think the first book is well under 200 pages. So it's a very short book. It's like 100 and some pages, 150 or 160. If I remember right. There is another one. I think that's all of, more or less. Well, he wrote science fiction mysteries, and there is one called Asimov's Mysteries, but I think they're mostly. I think they or all are science fiction short stories. Um, if not, I'll take a, I do have it, so I'll take a look at it um, at the time, and and see if there's some non science fiction ones, then they might be okay to put in. It's not that I have an aversion to the science fiction ones, but it's just I wanted to read the non science fiction mysteries specifically, and the bulk of them are the tales of the Black Widowers. So yeah, and if anybody wants to join, it's going to be hard to get copies of the books, or at least cheap wise. Like I say, I got the Whiff of Death. I've ordered it. I don't expect much of it, but if it's readable, it's okay. I'm literally paying just over £3 with shipping for it, so I'm happy with that, and I can afford that. The rest, it's just there's too many to do, and the condition for the price just won't be worthwhile. So, and I thought it would be a good test on my eyes for the Kindle here as well. I've been reading essays from it, and I've been okay. So the short stories should be perfectly fine. As I say, I do want to try it for longer things, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, yeah, and if you're joining in, do let me know in the comments what you're reading for March Mystery Madness, and don't forget those prompts, 2 by 2, twice. Take care, BookTube.